Trading days, July 16th, 2015. This is an update to the last alert, which was July the 9th. So, just looking at this chart of the daily chart of the S&P 500, I'm pointing to July 13th, and I stopped buying puts near the high on the 13th. Reason being, this is now forming what could be the primary cycle trough back here, either 7.7 or 7.8. Now, what I'm looking at right now is a couple of things. If this was the primary cycle low, and we're certainly due for it, and I've mentioned this in previous posts a number of times, within the first 2 weeks of a new primary cycle, we often get a pullback in the second week. And let me just blow this up a bit. So what I'm seeing here is this big red bar. I guess the day before was the actual low. So let's say 7.7 is a potential primary cycle low. We're on day 7 of the move up, so we're in the second week, 7 being trading days. So what I'm saying is a typical pullback would come back to the where are we here? The 50% line, so somewhere in what we'll call the box. So we may be looking at a down move over the next couple of days, and it could be tomorrow. Tomorrow the 17th, before the market opens, we've got the Sun sesqui-square Neptune, and that has a history of a change in trend. And it actually has a history of a change in trend 1 or 2 days after the signature, but it may be tomorrow, and we should be looking for that and looking for a pullback over. If it does start tomorrow, the following week we'll be looking for a pullback into this area here from 2086 to 2097. Now, all those other dates still apply. We still have very difficult signatures on the 25th, the 26th, and then again in early August. So all the other stuff still applies. The change here is we may have seen the primary cycle low here. So if you have been shorting, look for a pullback, which may start tomorrow or Monday. The other point I wanted to raise here is this formation, if it is a primary cycle low, is also forming an inverse head and shoulders. This would be the head back here on June the 23rd would have been the left shoulder. This is an inverse head and shoulders, and so now we'd be looking for the right shoulder to pull back down, and then if it is a inverse, it would then shoot up. That's all I wanted to say here, so thanks for listening.